Now, it's a significant day for thousands of people from the south affected by the contaminated blood scandal, described as the biggest treatment disaster in the history of the NHS. Up to 30,000 people were infected with HIV and hepatitis during blood transfusions in the 1970s and 80s.
Well, since then, victims have been fighting for fair compensation, and today that moved a step closer. Rachel Hepworth is in the newsroom for us with the latest. Rachel, just tell us what's happened.
Well, for months, an independent review has been looking at how a scheme would work to adequately compensate victims and their families for a lifetime of ill health and, in the case of more than 3,000 people, a premature death. Not surprisingly, there's been a long-running campaign for justice. Up to 30,000 people were given blood products imported from the US and contaminated with hepatitis and HIV. Many were haemophiliacs, but others were given transfusions after accidents or during childbirth. The health implications were catastrophic, but many victims, like Melanie Richmond from Farnham, say lack of money compounded the distress.
The impact has been horrendous for years and years. We weren't entitled to any life insurance, we weren't able to get any mortgages or health insurance, life on benefits, lack of career, knocking on lots of doors and getting told that we didn't qualify for anything because our symptoms were not visible.
Well, today's report and recommendations, 19 in total, broadly suggest that victims should receive immediate interim payments and make claims easier. It's likely to run into hundreds of millions of pounds. They'll now be considered by the ongoing inquiry into the scandal led by Sir Brian Langstaff. It's already heard from hundreds of people, including pupils from Trelaw School in Alton, at the time a specialist haemophiliac centre. More than 70 former pupils have since died, and survivors are now seeking damages in a separate case. Their lawyer today said that speed was of the essence.
A number of people die every week, every day as a result of this tragedy, and it shouldn't be allowed to continue on the basis that their heirs will pick up the compensation in due course. That's not the way this should work. How it should happen is that compensation is awarded immediately, even on an interim basis, to alleviate the problems which are very, very real and have gone on for a very, very long time.
Well, the details of the payments will take some time for the government to finalise, but significantly, today's announcement does in effect recognise culpability for the scandal for the first time.
Rachel, for the time being, thank you.